Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Oda Samurai series. You join us just as the war with the Takeda is about to end. We came out on top in this war, of course. We gained one castle and one large town off of them. That is going to be very, very good. There we go. They have declared peace, and they should probably be paying us out, I believe. We'll have to see. But we're going to make our way back to Okazaki and recruit some more of that sweet, sweet elite infantry. But first, let me go ahead and thank the channel members. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and our newest channel member, Shipwrecked. All right. We're going to dole out some points here. Mr. Franklin, what do you have? There you go. What tier are we? We are tier 4 right now, moving on our way towards tier 5. We need to we drastically need to replenish the amount of troops that we have here. Oh, look at those sweet Hatamotos. Oh yeah, that's what we were waiting for right there, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get back up to 226, and I think bringing in some more Hatamotos and turning them into Yari Hatamotos is going to be the way to go. Who has the best katana infantry? That's what I want to know. Let me go check it out. Infantry, and then we'll sort by tier. Let's see here. It may be the monks that have the best. Oh yeah, sword monk is pretty good. Yeah, they're actually not bad. But what about the best? Who has the best katana infantry? Hokuriku Odachi Samurai. Those guys are pretty solid as well. We could grab some of those guys. But I want like tier 7 troops, not tier 5 or tier, yeah. If we sort by tier 7, the Kanto Elite Cavalry is the best, quote unquote, the best troops in the game. Let me see here. Yeah, the Tokai Hatamotos, the veteran Yari Hatamotos, I guess, are the best infantry in the game. And we're gonna need to pick up some more of those boys for sure. We do own the main town where they spawn, so that's good. The security is a bit low here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to recruit all these guys. And I'm going to keep clicking recruit all until we're at our party max. And then I'm going to go dump off those lower level troops back into Okazaki. And hopefully we can turn Okazaki into like somewhat of a capital. I know we have Kyushu and Kyoto. I wish Kyoto had some special troops. That would be really cool. And we are making 32k per day, so like we're not in a rough spot or anything like that. One more recruitment wave, and that should do it for our party size. By the way, if you want to like free farm scouting skill, go and you're not playing as the Oda, go sit in between Kiyosu and Gifu. There's like 3 villages in this area, and you can spot a shitload of guys just constantly. And that's really, really solid way to do things. I need to get my charm skill up here. I need to put some more points into charm. I need to have a maxed out charm skill. We are at level 27. Let's see here. Desperado, Stewardship. Shiko Izawa. Itzawa. Do that. Okay, perfect. That is Shipwreck's companion there, by the way. All right, let's go into the keep. Let's manage the garrison. Let's sort by tier. We're going to take the Tokai Hatamotos, and then we're going to dump off some lower level guys. I kind of like having the Yari because they're cheaper, but they also do like a good job. Like they're not shitty troops by any means. They're still very, very good troops. It's just the Hatamotos are much better. They have pretty solid stuff. I mean, obviously you can recruit stuff in the oh, I finished reading my book. Nice. Let me go select another book to read. Choose book to read. Okay, this one is going to be strategy. This one is that one charm? I think that one is charm. Okay, we're still let me see. Okay, we're reading this one. Okay. That one is for charm. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's promote units here, and we are maxed out on the maxed out on what we can have here, so we'll just go ahead and do that right there. Very nice. And after I finish recruiting some more Hatamotos, we're going to how many are we at right now? Tokai Hatamotos 23. All right, we're gonna do Yari Hatamotos. But after we get a few more of those guys, we'll dump off some of our basic bitch infantry, and then we'll head over to this town over here. This town is gonna be good for getting some Takeda, not the Takeda fire cav, but the what are they called? The Kanto Elite Cavalry. Takeda fire cav is Shogun too. Another great game. I have the entire day to record, so I'm getting a bunch of stuff done. Got some more Hatsumotos. Wait here for a little bit more time. I like to, whenever we finish a war, I always like to replenish my Hatamotos. And upgrading these guys to Yari Hatamotos, they should have a better survival rate than the Yumi do, because the Yumi just end up trading on the sieges, whereas these guys will actually be going in and hopefully breaking through the enemy lines. I would like to get, you know what I might do instead of getting the elite cavalry? I might just go grab some of the Kanto scouts because they do a decent job as well. All right, that's probably, how many Tokai Hatsumotos do I have? I have 36, okay. That's a good portion of my infantry, I would say. Let me go ahead and donate some of these guys to the garrison. Let's get rid of some of our shitters in the garrison. Now, they're not shitters by any means, don't get me wrong. They're still very, very good. Let's see here. Yeah, we have a lot of veteran Ashigaru. Veteran Yari Ashigaru. All right, and then I'm going to change that gameplay option back to high level just because it's better for us. All right, let's wait and get some more of these guys, actually. I want the majority of my army to be made up of Hatamoto. Need to wait a little bit longer. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Throat's getting a bit rough here. Oh, only one? Really? Let's do those two first, and then we'll do garrison barracks. I want these guys to get built up fairly quickly. We need their security level to be going up. We need this town to be very, very prosperous for us, because I plan on staying here and recruiting a bunch of troops a lot. We'll do one more day waiting, and then we'll dump off our shitty our quote-unquote shitty Yari Ashigaru here, and that'll boost the security a lot. Oh, lots of Hatamotos. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and go to the keep, manage the garrison, and let's get rid of some of these Yari Ashigaru. Hardened Sea Raider will keep. All right, veteran Yari Ashigaru and Nagimaki Ashigaru. We're pretty much going to be getting rid of all of the tier 3 infantry. The Kanai have some decent infantry troops too, but unfortunately they don't have any tier 5s or tier 6s. Or sorry, they don't have any tier 6s. They do have tier 5s. All right, there we go. Now the security here should be going up a lot. Yeah, it is. Okay, we can wait another day, I guess. Sorry, I don't want to be the whole episode just waiting here recruiting, but that is kind of what is going on right now. They do have a garrison of 419 now in Okazaki. That's a pretty solid garrison, especially with all those Yari Yashigaru that I dumped in there. Some more Hatsumoto, then let's go to the keep. Let's manage the garrison. No Tokai Hatsumotos for me. Unlucky. Let me go ahead and leave a better governor here. Okay, you're actually a really good governor. We'll make you the governor. Okay, they are running out of food, though. That is their problem now. They need the paddy fields built immediately. Let's get that going. And we'll leave because we're putting a strain on their food. Let's see here. Bowie just groaned. That was funny. Their food stock should be okay after oh, their food stocks are dropping like crazy. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, let's see what can we do to remedy that. They're building the paddy fields, but it's gonna take forever to build. Like, what the hell? They're getting a lot of food, but the garrison is eating a lot, and the prosperity is also eating into it a lot. All right, let's take some of our how much is that gonna boost it? It's gonna boost it by 6, so it's almost gonna level it out. Almost. Very close to leveling it out. Is there anyone who can remedy this? Not really. I mean, he's helping out the loyalty a lot. But I think we just need to pull guys out of the garrison then. There's just too many in the garrison. All right, we'll take our veteran Ashigaru back and our heavy Ashigaru infantry, and we'll take all their elite troops out. Skilled Katana Ashigaru, Kansaibo Samurai. Veteran Long Yari too, why not? And let's put back a few of these guys till we are no longer over the party limit. There we go. All right, let's head over to our new town and we can dump these guys in the garrison there. They should do fine. They'll eventually work this whole thing out. Their food stocks are just really, really low right now. Okay, now their food stocks are going up by 1. Okay, that's perfect. All right, let's head over to this settlement here. We had quite a few people get some upgrades here. Let's dole these bad boys out. Yep, speed. Always go for speed generally. And then this right here is a good one. Speed. And that. There we go. That really helps the money situation out a lot if you are struggling on money. That perk right there, the one that has the bread icon, that's minus 20% garrison wages in castles. Because castles tend to not really be super profitable unless they have like some amazing town by them. Some like amazing what's it called? Some amazing village by them. In this mod in particular, they tend to not be super profitable. Oh wow, look at all those Yato bandits there. Okay, so these are still Tosan troops. Interesting. Let's manage the garrison here. They already have 354 in their garrison. Let's sort them by tier. I am going to take all of their samurai infantry. Kanai Yari Samurai, Kanai Katana Samurai, Tosan Kansaibos. Pretty much anyone who is better than Ashigaru is going to come with me. And then we're going to dump off Skilled Katana, Heavy Infantry, Veteran Long Yari. There we go. Very nice. And their garrison should balance itself out of here. How are they doing on food stocks? -3 on food stocks. Okay, that's not necessarily that good. We need to stop building militia grounds, and we need to build paddy fields. Okay, they already have paddy fields. Oof. That's going to be kind of tough for them to... Let's do cultivation, maybe? Some of their villages are not producing at the... Oh, no, they are producing at the max. Okay. Yeah, I guess militia and dojo. That will help. And then Noe theater, and then we can build up the rest of this stuff here. There we go. Actually, fortifications too. All right, that won't be done for a long while, but let's go confront these Yato bandits here. We need to get some upgrades on our troops. And then I want to go get some of the Kanto cavalry. Look at how elite this infantry is now. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. We do need some more archers for sure. Let's take the archer formation. Loose formation. Put the infantry right behind them, and then cav and horse archers over there. Ready up. And let's go get some kills for ourselves, I think. They are very, very much elite, or not elite archers. They're very much heavy favored archers here, so you need to be a little bit careful here. Some of them are, or no, they're not heavy. Oh shit! I might get knocked out here. That was kind of shitty. I guess they were ready for that. Usually they're not ready for it. Yeah, don't fuck with the Yato bandits, I guess. God damn, those guys don't fuck around. Let's go and speed her up a little bit till we start getting a few kills. And right about there. All right, perfect. Our archers should be doing a good amount here. And I don't want to turn all these guys into Yumi Hatamotos. I don't even want to turn the majority of them into that. I just want to keep them as the lead infantry. Let's try to actually get some kills here. I might die here, but who gives a fuck? Oh yeah, they're ready for me, dude. All right, let's tell the infantry to charge. Then I'm going to come in from behind and do what I do with the Nagimaki. As soon as they clash here. They did it again, man. They stopped me. I don't know how they're stopping, but they're stopping me. Tell everybody to charge. Wow, that was very effective. Holy shit. They fucking stomped those guys. All right. Yari Hatamoto, Kansaibo. Let's do 2, 3. And then we want Yumi's. Then we want, yeah, you guys, and then Kanai Yumi, and then Tosan trackers. That was pretty good, though. Went quite well, actually, for us. Excuse me. My throat's been rough this episode. All right, let's go over to anything that is in Kanto territory. God, looks like we're gonna have to go further east. Okariku. Kanto should be towards the south. Yeah, let's go that way. All right. Ooh, a little hideout there. We're gonna leave. I like leaving the hideouts in enemy territory because it really hurts their ability to recruit troops. All right, let's get some of these Kanto Jin Samurai. I think these guys, these Ashigaru scouts, yeah, they go to cavalry as well, so we'll take those guys. And then we're gonna head down here to these towns, and we'll do the same thing. Pick up some more of those scouts, and then turn them into Kanto cavalry. And it's like they're the basic bitch cavalry, but who really cares? They're still cavalry. Cavalry is the cavalry is a cavalry. We have been in a desperate need for some cavalry for a very long time. And these Yachty can get turned into no, they can't. Okay. All right, let's go to the big town. And we'll head up to this one first, but then we'll hit the big town up. These guys down here are Kanto as well. All right. Kanto peasants can go to Kanto scouts, so we'll do that. And then we'll hit up this town here and see if we can actually get some damn. That is really hard to get those guys. Harder than I expected. Kanto peasants can go to those guys, so we'll grab those, and then we'll head over to this town right here. We got to go up around the bend, so I guess we'll go to this one first. Ooh. Okay, that castle was just marked. Okay, I thought someone was sieging it. Yep, I know we're over the limit. We're gonna have to dump off some of these. Let's get rid of the Tosan trackers. There we go. And then all of these guys need to go to that. You guys need to go there. Y'all need to go Kansaibo. Then y'all need to go there. And then these guys need to go to scouts. And these guys need to go to scouts. Nice. Now let's get some more from over here. Boom, boom, boom. And there should be another town. God damn, there's like nothing over here. Let's go down to this one. That looks like the flayed man banner almost, but with just a regular symbol. Some more scouts. There we go. Now we're gonna have about 20 scouts, I think. And then let's get rid of no, I mean we basically have yeah, we basically have all the correct infantries here. We have 40 veteran Yari Hatamoto now. Holy shit. Dude, we're gonna steamroll everybody. Oh, oops, I did not mean to do that there. Let's get rid of those few guys. Okay, I didn't save it. Perfect. There we go. And we'll slowly start getting some more cavalry as those guys get upgraded. Let's see, what do we need to do? Let's go do some fief management, I think, up here in the north. There's not gonna be much going on just because of there's no wars going on. There's not much of anything going on, but we are one of the most powerful realms in the game now. I mean, let's see what the Takeda at. They're only at 5,000. We're at 10,000. And they're now paying us a lot of money every single day. So that's really nice. Oh, we're making 7,800 from tribute a day. That's fucking insane. If we were just a low-level vassal and we were making that much, oh my god. That would be incredible. We're not going to take on manhunters. Yeah, we're going to go hit up these 4 up here, and then we'll head over to our western provinces there. Just dropping a save for me. Thank you, Mr. Autosave. I need to make a save here, actually, for this episode. I think it's Oda29. I'm pretty sure it's Oda29. Let me drop a save here for Oda29. There we go. You always want to save a lot. The times when you don't save are the times when it crashes, by the way. Knock on wood that we don't get any crashes. Oh, that was a mistake. Y'all can hear that. Yeah, he's barking now. It's okay, Bubba. There's nobody at the door. That was me. That was so stupid. Why did I do that? God damn it. He's gonna be barking for like the next 5 minutes. He's a really good guard dog, don't get me wrong. He's an amazing guard dog, but shit, sometimes it's annoying when you're just trying to make a joke. All right, yep, we need to queue up some stuff here and we need to give them a little bit more money. All right, let's do tax collector and then siege workshop there for you guys, and you guys are doing good on food. Damn, I really wish we had player settlements because then we could fix a lot of these issues here. Because like whenever in a player settlement playthrough, like where I have player settlements, like food is never a problem ever, almost. So it's always nice when you don't have to fucking deal with those, because whenever you have a place that doesn't have enough food, all you do is just build another village that produces food, and then you don't have any problems at all. Moon cheese gained a level. Very nice. Dojo there. I guess we'll build the workshops. And they're working on fortifications. Let's go ahead and double their output here. This town is really not that prosperous, if I'm being honest. Like it has 700 defenders and the security is 38. I wonder why the security is so bad. I mean, it has everything it needs. It has Militia Grounds 3 and it has Garrison Barracks 3 and oh, I guess the dojo maybe? Yeah, I guess the dojo is the problem there. Let's go ahead and sell off all of our junk here. There we go. It's going to get us 11k. Let's see if there's any better body armors. I think we have the best body armor in the game though. Better helmets or better body armors. Check it out here. See what they got. Oh, they actually have some different ones. Not much different, but some different ones. I would like to find a yellow version of that body armor. I'm sure it's in the game. It has to be. Check out the helmets. Nope, nothing in the helmets. All right, let's go ahead and move on over to this castle here. See, this is the stuff that most YouTubers keep off screen because it's quote unquote boring, but I think it's actually kind of interesting seeing how everything works. 36 days there to get that upgraded. We need to get all this stuff upgraded as well, and then keep them on festival and games. Dump a little bit more money into there. Yeah, we make 30k per day, so we're not going to be running out of money anytime soon. Let's go over to our pride and joy, Kyoto. I'm surprised Ichi Jodani here is not as good of a settlement as I thought it would be. So this mod seems to have food problems though. For when you have, I will actually take that fight. I'm gonna fight these guys. I need some of those Kanto guys to get upgraded so that we can actually have some cavalry roaming around. All right, let's ready up here and let's tell them to charge. And I'm gonna kill a few, I think, with my my Nagimaki. Actually, let's get a few with my Odachi. Let's see how this thing does. It should do quite well. God damn, my horse is fast today. Oh my god, dude. That's impressive. I love that. All right, let's go through him again. And we're not really going to get too many more chances here, so let's go. I could have like single-handedly beat this group here. Move to take out these two. It is a it's a bad day when you don't kill somebody with one single stroke of the sword. It's very important to include the words "of the sword" on the end of that sentence, by the way. I cannot stress how important it is. Kansaibo. Yeah, you guys. And then we got some Kanto mounted scouts finally. Very good. And a lot more of those guys upgrading there. We could donate all this stuff too. Yeah, I don't really care to keep any of that shit. Should get a few of them upgraded to Kanto scouts. Now, some of you might be sitting there saying, Ghost, why are you not making Kanto elite cavalry? Well, I don't own any Kanto towns, and it makes it very, very hard to make Kanto elite cavalry when you don't own any Kanto towns. So that is your reasoning there. You're welcome. We're up to 275 influence, though, which is nice. Very, very nice. Can't have anybody there. Let's see. Workshops. Let's add a little bit of money in here so you guys can actually build some shit. All of this stuff needs to get upgraded first, actually. These two need to go first. Then aqueducts. Then garrison barracks. And then food stores, siege workshop, and then we can go there. Perfect. Yeah, these towns are not as prosperous as you might think they are. I mean, food stocks is going up by a lot, but they're not as prosperous as they really should be. I'll be honest with you. All right, siege workshops is a no-go. That's gonna take 83 days. All right, we do Noe theater, then we do militia grounds, and then we can do. Okay, they already have dojo level 3. Small holdings. That boop, boop. All done. So very nice. That'll help with everything there, and then we'll leave them on festival and games, because this actually might be getting kind of close to rebelling. Their security's 100 though. Why is the fucking loyalty so bad? Oh, they're starving. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, they are. They're starving because the garrison size is too large. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and assume. Let's do that. How much are they starving by? Okay, they're not starving by a lot, and I can actually remedy this. Okay, no, I can't actually. Fuck, that's annoying. Very, very frustrating. All right, that'll have to do. That one might end up rebelling. I really hate that this is a fucking thing, that the food is not good enough to support their own stuff. And then we have all these castles over here to manage as well. And they're probably all having the same problems. Yeah, food stock's fucking zero. Zero food. Let's get small holdings first, and then we'll upgrade the rest of this junk here. Yeah, their food's going down as well. Very nice. And their security sucks because there is a nearby hideout, which we need to go deal with. Before we go into there, though, I'm going to drop a save because I do not, if the game crashes, I do not want to have to deal with that. Having to go back and do all of that stuff that I just did shouldn't really be a thing. Let's go into there. We're gonna wait until nightfall, and we'll move in and take out this hideout. Kind of have a little bit of everything in this episode. We've had some field battles, had some management done, had some upgrades to do. I'm not gonna take the Yumi Hatamotos. I'm gonna take my companions in there, and then I'm going to take let's see, we'll just take these guys, Odachi, and let's attack. All right, everybody charge, everybody fireball. Let's go. Now, of course, we are the greatest swordsmen in the land. we're gonna take out these guys fairly easy. I'm not gonna turn on the night filter for this one because it really shouldn't be too hard to see, but also because these lanterns look cool as fuck when you don't turn on the night filter. I love that after you swing, it does that right there. That little move. Taking out 2 right there. I need to do more of the duels now that my my skill is sufficiently high to where I don't really lose duels. But this little thing, that little move there, very sick. I tried to hit him with the old 180. Take him out. We're basically doing, I could probably do this by myself, honestly. Oh! Wrong way, my friend. We're basically a super soldier, though. Did you see that move? That was sick. All right, we're gonna fight their leader here. He's gonna go down in like 1 slash, though. 1 slash of the sword. All right, time to make heads roll. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way again. Very easy. We're dealing 127 cut damage to the head. That's pretty crazy. The guy going, that guy. Oh, I love that. That's like one of my favorite laughs that they do. Some more Kanto scouts there. And more of those guys upgrading there. Okay, now we actually have 13 cavalry. How many of those Kanto scouts do we have? We have 7. Nice. Still have a lot of them to upgrade. 15 of them. 16 of them. Ooh, banner of violence. Okay. Who does not have a banner? You can have that banner, my friend. And then the rest of it, I will donate. There we go. That fixed some of the problems there. Hopefully. Hopefully it fixed some of the problems there. Because those castles and towns were not looking too hot. All right, let's head over to this one and manage this castle here. Let's give them some... they're doing good on food, so we can actually upgrade everything. Nice. Oh, their loyalty's really low. Okay, we need to... It's because their security is so low. We actually need to kind of sit in this one for a minute, I think. Yeah, their security was really, really bad. There we go. We'll upgrade all that stuff. We'll go over to Himage now. Their security should fix itself relatively quickly. Same with this one. This one has very, very bad security. We just have a few buildings to upgrade, and these guys are maxed out. This one should be really prosperous. Yeah, it is. Nice. And then we'll, the loyalty's bad because the security's bad, but that's okay. We'll do this one after. All right, let's move on to the next one. We'll go over this one next. Some people are gaining some levels. Do some more of these right here. Do some of that. Do some of that. Loyalty's not too bad here, so we can actually kind of leave this the way it is. All right. Security's fine. They have a hideout over here. That's annoying. All right, let's move to take that out. We're gonna take that hideout out. I know that's one of my best turns of phrase that people have told me about is the old hideout out. Take out the hideout out. Yeah. It's stupid, I know, I'm sorry. We'll take in some Yari Hatamotos. All right, here we go. Fire at will and charge. Let's go see if we can kill all of these guys here. Probably can. Let's see how many of them we can kill by ourselves. Because we leave our guys in the dust. We're just way faster than they are. Oh, we got both there. That was nice. Let's see what direction these guys are going. Yep, right there. There's only 12 defenders here. Should be pretty easy. I do want to try taking on one of these hideouts by myself. I think that would be cool. No, they're gonna get that one. God damn it. That's okay. I think killing all but one is good. There we go. Chimisarase. Whoa, where the fuck did you go, you little bitch? No, god damn it. Let me kill him. There we go. I killed 14, they killed 3. So I could definitely take these on by myself. All right, let's take this guy out with one swing of the sword. Here we go. That was clean. Imagine how intimidating that would be if you just saw Miyamoto motherfucking Musashi rock up to your bandit hideout where you've been raiding and pillaging settlements for the past like few months, and then all of a sudden this dude rocks up to your fucking settlement and just drops your leader with one swing. That would be quite intimidating, I think. Very nice. Oh, let's see here. Okay, we need to go to this castle next. There's 150 looters there, but I'm going to leave them for now. Is that Ohagi looters? Yeah, it is. Or Ohagi. However the fuck you say that. By the way, whenever I say something like however the fuck you say that word, or I don't speak moon runes or anything like that, I'm not being offensive. I'm just kidding. I don't think anyone's called me out for it yet, but I imagine as I grow larger and I get more viewership, it's gonna happen. So if it does, I'm kidding, guys. It is merely a joke. Okay, we don't need to take it further than it needs to go. They should win that one. Oh, and they got a lord coming to help them. Nice. Let's manage this castle here. They've actually done pretty well for themselves so far. All right, we need to do Noe Theater, and then we're going to do small holdings, and then we're going to do the rest of this shit. Then we'll do the workshop. Workshops really don't help a ton in this mod. I mean, they do, but it's not the most important thing. Is their security bad? It is bad. That means we got to take out this thing here, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, their loyalty and security is also... Oh, okay, Hojo. We want to go? Let's go. Where are we going? That'll be quite fun to deal with those guys in the next episode. All right, we got all that stuff done. All right, that is every single fief that I own managed and set up for success. Let's go ahead and make our way back over to Okazaki, because I think that's where they're going to go for, is Okazaki, and they have a good amount of defenders, so I'm not really too worried about it. But while we're traveling, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting this series and all my other series. I really, really do appreciate it. Let me actually go ahead and call my army here first. Looks like most of them are already in another army, but we can call in a few. But yeah, but in particular, thank you to the channel members. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and Shipwrecked. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Peace out. All right, I'll catch you next time, and peace out. All right, peace, guys.